Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome to Cult of the Lamb. This is a game that I've been looking forward to for quite some time. It came out last week and it had some issues. It seems like a lot of the worst stuff has been hammered out at this point, so I'm excited to get in here. Also, if I'm honest, I have been very busy. This is the first time I've had like free time really to dig into it. But it is, I mean, you can probably get the vibe. One thing this game does very well is communicate its vibe. So we're going to be, this adorable little lamb, and nothing bad's ever going to happen to us. We're just going to have happy days in the forest, picking flowers and skipping rope, I'm sure. Let's step in here and find out exactly how right I am. Okay, maybe less than I was expecting. I mean, what if it was like a big crown though? Like, because if you put the two people in like one of those snuggle shirts, and then a big enough crown could sit on two brows, is all I'm saying. So this is us. Hi, we're the guy here, and I would like to leave now, please. No, okay. We are being instructed that that is not, in fact, how today is going to go for us. I mean, how could I not? How could I not be massively into this, right? Look at all these new friends. Yeah, I don't, well, the thing about that is... Hi. Does anybody want hugs? You will have to free my arms. Nobody wants to free my arms? All right. Before us stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade. With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. That's a level of fervor I'm unprepared to reflect. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity. And the old faith shall be preserved. I mean, listen, heresy is a point of view. You know, it's a matter of opinion. This game has so many adorable skulls in it. Come closer. Fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. What button advances the text? Oh, well, that button doesn't do it. That's weird. The text in the other... Okay, click. Weird. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. That smile indicates that the price is going to be fun and pleasant. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Yes, absolutely, of course. Obviously. I knew what the story was when I paid the money for the game with the title. But also, you know what I would do to live? A lot, actually. It just puts a big old smile on my face, it does. Okay, now they tell you when you launch the game, this is recommended. Recommended that you play this game with a controller, but indie game people have been saying that about their games forever, and I've never followed their advice once so far. I'm not starting today. Oh, what's up now? I got this. That dodge roll really carries you quite a distance. Also, usually they're wrong. Okay, so things are going well so far. Oh, fear not, I am Ratau. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the old faith and in grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue through the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Yeah, who doesn't want to be best friends with a rat? I do love how much everything smashes. This feels... I'm pretty sure I had a lot of these same feelings during the demo. But it's nice. It's nice to experience it all over again. Things smash up real good here. So yeah, coins. The lust for gold is oft all-consuming of one's heart. Okay. I'm gonna not take the time to destroy every breakable object in the universe. These enemies really, they attack where you were like several seconds ago. Making my life nice and easy. So yeah, this is some of the core gameplay loop, but there's actually kind of a lot of system going on in this thing. I'm excited to get to really experience it all. And of course, to show it all to all of you. Yeah, it doesn't seem like these, ow. It seems like neither these traps nor enemies are really set to killing speed. That said, I'm not trying to talk too much trash yet, because I'm sure I'm going to get myself thoroughly embarrassed later. Hell, maybe even sooner, honestly. We've nearly reached safety, but look ahead! Another poor soul about to be sacrificed. Rescue them, and they would have no choice but to join your new cult. Almighty bishops of the old faith, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground? It's me and my big knife. And my very basic level of combat competence, which you guys should try sometime. Maybe in your next life, you know? Don't worry, friend, you're being rescued. That's what rescue looks like. Huzzah! A new friend awaits... I mean, indoctrination. It is indoctrination. But, like, it's a friendly kind of indoctrination. We have reached safety. You've done well. The red crown will allow you to use those markings on the ground to transport yourself great distances. It will take you to a temple that has fallen to ruin. There you will be able to begin your new cult. I will meet you there. You know, to be perfectly honest, I know I said earlier, there's a lot that I would do to live. If some kind of underworld presence came to me and offered me a deal just in exchange for the ability to fast travel, I'd probably go for that too, frankly. That would be enough. Alright, selected difficulty. Recommended for moderate players looking for a well-rounded experience. Moderate in what sense? Like my temperament? Or... This is developer recommended. I do feel like... I mean... I'm a little bit better at video games than moderate, generally. Let's try hard. I don't know if this is a thing that we can... Oh yeah, you can change it at any time. Sure, let's try hard. We can dial it down if we need to. This hallowed ground which once was mine is now yours. This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new cult. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. I don't know how to say it so that it... I don't know how to say words that it sounds shaky like this. Followers can gather resources for you. Order this one to collect lumber or stone. I do love both lumber and stone. Hi, friend. This is my friend-making face. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Hagre. Your name is just hair with an extra letter in the middle of it. Don't think I don't see that. I am not going to change Hagre's appearance or form. That stuff's all good. So what traits? Cynical, harder to level up, but ignores dissenters when they preach, and immediately gains 10 faith. Don't have any idea what that means. You know what, Hagre? I accept you just as you are. Hell yeah, and you get like a team jersey and everything. My friend, please collect stone. This is a task I do not want to have to do myself. By your hand, our cult will grow powerful. But your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources and build a cooking fire. It will allow you to prepare meals for your followers. Okay, stone and lumber. We can grab some lumber. See, here's the thing. I like converting resources into buildings and whatnot. That stuff's great. I do not want to be collecting the resources myself. So our followers need to step it up here. We'll work together. It's very slightly faster. Nope, I'm not trying to interfere with your thing. I just want to be... There we go. See, teamwork. Your tiny little rabbit arms are not as powerful as my mighty lamb arms. Everybody knows this about lambs. But still you can do something. Alright, so, a cooking fire. I don't know if it matters where we put it. It probably doesn't matter where we put it. I'll put it over here near where they get summoned in so that the moment they arrive, they get that fresh meal smell. They know that they are safe, they are at home, they are loved. Okay, followers need to eat. It's up to you to provide a meal for them. The hunger of your cult can be seen on the top left of the screen. When it gets too low, followers will begin to starve. Okay, hunger getting low is not how that usually works. To find more food while crusading, pick routes that pass through foraging locations. Or just, plant farms and grow your own food. Hey, you know what's really rough? Subsistence farming. Not a great plan. Seeds can be purchased or found whilst crusading. Well, the game's a work of fiction, I suppose. Okay, let's collect some berries and then just, cook some berries. Every video game is convinced that this is a good idea. Just grab a handful of berries and hold them over a fire for a while. I've never done this in real life. It doesn't seem like a great idea, honestly. Okay, your basic berry bowl. What is the sort of the brown medium in the bowl? Because there's no other ingredients in here. Ah, well, whatever. A mere 15% chance of causing instant poop. Seems like a winner. Somehow I managed. Now we must build a shrine, but first we will need more followers and more gold. Both of which can be found when crusading through the lands of the Old Faith. Our mutual benefactor, the One Who Waits, has been trapped by the 4 bishops of the Old Faith. Each of them guards a chain that binds him to the realm beyond. We have conjured openings to their realms. It is your task to track them down and slay them so that he may be freed. Look how excited Ratau is. Now go. There you shall find gold and willing recruits, and for those who are not willing, convert them by force. Okay, well that's probably not how we're going to get down around here. I'm sure everyone will be willing. Because, what's their option? Either they'll join the cult or, the implication. They're not gonna say no. Because of the implication. Alright. So, yeah. Anchor Deep requires 9 followers. A couple other areas over here. Anura requires 7. And then, of course, there is Spider Town, which I am extremely excited about. I was super disappointed to find out that you could not go to Spider Town in the demo. That is a place I have strong feelings about. What is this? Okay, those are the chains, right. Was that red stuff coming out of Hagra? I mean, they probably didn't need it anyway. And into the Darkwood with us. Okay, that sword has an eye in its hilt. That's gotta be good. Okay. It's just like a normal sword, but more damaging than our current sword. Yep, same combos and everything. Entering the lands of the Bishop Leshy, those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Also, those who do. Basically, it's destructions on the menu for everyone. Okay. I'm a little clumsy. I'm getting there. You do sometimes get crafting resources for breaking stuff, so, like, there is some incentive to ruin everything, but I probably shouldn't. It's probably not a good use of my time, my limited minutes on this earth. I'll tell you what, it is a real bummer that the 3-hit combo doesn't quite kill the enemies. We don't know anything about where either of these go. Aha! We know this friend. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one that waits below. So the cards showed me once, many lifetimes ago. Or has that yet to be? I really do love his voice. I have always drawn your cards, Lamb, and yet this is the first. Take these cards, and I will draw another each time we meet. When drawn by me, they will grant you power. What power? Well, that is both known and unfathomable. The cards, they shall decide. I mean, I will decide, obviously. Okay. I was just complaining about how our attack does just a little bit less than lethal damage to our enemies. The venom of fear knows no cure. The fates have spoken. Who will listen? Thank you, Clownak. So, this I think is just an armor heart, probably. I'm assuming, it's obviously it's using a very Binding of Isaac-y color coding here. Okay, there's a couple of other kinds of cards that we already know. I love the art on, like, every component of this game. Given the amount of hit stun, to be perfectly honest with you, it kind of doesn't feel worth it to even do the sword combo. It feels like it makes a lot more sense to just strike and then step and then strike and then step. And we can just kind of like follow an enemy all the way across the screen that way. What have we here? Okay, I mean, that seems phenomenal. Yeah, okay, in that case, the combo feels a little bit more exciting, I guess. So more lumber. I mean, our followers can get lumber. Let's take the foraging route. Oh, they don't want me to murder the bushes. They want me to interact with them. Look at how cute we are. Just exactly as adorable as I am in real life. And only half as blood-soaked. Can I come inside and visit, please? No. Okay, so something tells me there might be a boss at this one. Oh, hey, look who it is. Clonic, what's going on? Let's take this and test whether it really is an armor heart. Okay, just a slightly better version of the exact thing we're already holding again. So far, the enemies are pretty easy. I'm a little concerned about what's happening here, though. Hey there. How can this be? You were put to the blade, lamb, as all your kind were, and yet here you stand before me, unrepentant. The crown, his power, could it be? Ah, but I am stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. Well, I literally can't leave because of the way the map UI is constructed, so I will be disregarding that advice. Thank you. I mean, I don't want to be rude. Like, we're still going to be polite to him, obviously. Ah, spiders. Killing the spiders does not seem to be accomplishing very much. Nope, I guess that chest was just useless. I gotta say, so far these maps have been very, very simple. I'm not sure if that's always going to be the case. I hope they will be more complex. You have come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same of yours? I give myself to the cause, O mighty leader. By the blood of the great ones, destroy the red crown. Oh, you should get that looked at by every doctor. This poison's really doing a lot of damage. To be perfectly honest with you, I think the greatest danger to me is that the enemies attack so slowly that my urge to dodge happens way too early. Oh, don't cry, little friend. Please, spare me. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully. Look how happy he is. See, this is it's all good stuff here. It's all positivity. I mean, I'm sure we're going to need some lumber. Let's take the lumber. We got a lot of berries already. Okay, and a heck of a lot of gold. I don't know if this is enough. Okay, 1/4 of the Darkwood completed, I guess. Okay, I was curious if the door would do anything. I was kind of hoping that it might, kick us back in sort of a fun way, or... Alright, lots and lots of resources earned. Is it enough? What will we use them for? I have no idea. No plan whatsoever. Okay, good news, I'm back. I am relieved to see you made it safely, and you have not returned alone. You have convinced more to join our faithful flock. Let us indoctrinate this new convert so that we may continue. I mean, I don't know if indoctrination is necessary. He seems like pretty eager to do the thing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, look at him. Just absolutely friendly. Gains faith when building better sleeping quarters. And again, on recruiting, this follower immediately gained 10 faith. I do love it when people are immediately faithful. So the other one's gathering stone. I guess you can work on chopping trees? Followers will either work or worship. Worshipping followers generate devotion for you to collect. But to collect devotion, you require a shrine. Yeah, that feels like a problem we can probably solve. Structures only built once, cost... Oh, it's a mere 30 pentacles. No problem whatsoever. Just bang this hammer on the ground for a while, and bam, that's how construction is done. Praise be, your followers can now worship you. Here is a new follower. Assign them to worship at the shrine. Ritao, how many followers you got in your back pocket? Because you could just hand them all over now. It'd probably make things a little easier. Then collect the devotion your followers generate at the shrine to unlock divine inspiration. You know, for a certain definition of divine. Hey there, friend. Yeah, see, everybody's into it. Farmer's overjoyed to be here. Okay, heals a little bit slower when sticking in bed rest, but easier to level up. Quotation marks around level up, given the name of this trait. Alright, there you go. Cult's blossoming already. Collect devotion from your shrine. Once you collect enough, you'll get divine inspiration. The more followers worshipping at the shrine, the faster it fills. If the shrine is full, they will stop worshipping until it is emptied. Once you've collected divine inspiration, unlock new buildings for your cult. Okay, this is our technology resource. In that case, I care about it a great deal. Hooray! So we have the temple. Okay, there's better sleeping stuff. To preach sermons and perform rituals. Well, those sound important. Okay, so we have to get 4 of the buildings on this tier to unlock the tier above. And there are 5 buildings here, so it's not everything. A body pit. Avoids rotting corpses. I feel like it would be better to just not have your followers die, don't you? Requires sleeping bags, because what else are you going to wrap them in? Sleeping bags will often collapse? What? Okay. I mean, I've used sleeping bags before. It doesn't feel... You know what? It's fine. We don't need to stress about this. Alright. So, a temple requires a little bit more stone than we actually have. Hagra means well, just works very, very slowly, is all. Sorry, we can throw in a little bit of that famous lamb muscle here. Where does the temple go? Probably near where all of the food is. That's my feeling. I do appreciate that whenever a follower is near a thing that needs doing, they try to hop to. I do notice that everybody in camp takes their sweet time getting around, though. The temple is the center of your cult. From there you will preach sermons to grow stronger and perform rituals to mold the fragile minds of your followers. You are responsible for maintaining the faith of your cult. If it falls too low, your followers will dissent against you and eventually leave. Your followers are ready to hear your word. Show them that you are their great leader. Preach a sermon from within your temple. Just grab some devotion real quick here. So how does all this work? Okay, I guess we just press the sermonize button. This feels like it's probably easier than it is in real life, where you have to actually come up with a thing to say. Through the faith of your followers, you grow stronger. Performing sermons will draw power from them and allow you to unlock new abilities, weapons, and curses. Followers with higher loyalty will generate more devotion. Therefore, the more followers you have and the more loyal they are, the quicker you will gain new abilities. Seems straightforward enough. Your health is my health, but definitely not vice versa, just so we're clear. Everybody loved that. Okay, so can I just like do that? Okay, you've already preached today. So there is some kind of time limitation. I'm assuming a day passes each time we go out and like do a dungeon. You are amazing to behold, a natural leader. I see why you were chosen. If you are to guide your cult, you will need to declare doctrines so that they might obey you. Return to the lands of the old faith and seek out Commandment Stone fragments. With these, you will be able to declare new doctrines. Really? I need to come down from the mount with stone tablets? I feel like we're doing this a little bit old school. What if I just found like an iPad? Alright, I guess I'll go look. Ah, this is the stuff by... Okay, I get it. The stuff your followers collect ends up in there, and then you immediately grab it as you're walking in because it's right next to the gate. So it's just going to put us in the second one of these, right? Okay, much slower but much higher damage. I mean, we have... Do I still have that bonus speed, actually? Was that... I don't know if these are like, if the bonuses were per dungeon. Here we go. Yeah, huh. I don't know. Oh yeah, it says we have no tarot cards. So, okay, our tarot cards are just for a particular time in the dungeon. Well, let's try this axe. Slow, pretty good for that, like, step and strike thing. I'm so glad I found you. I bring good news. The one who waits is pleased with your progress and wishes to grant you a crown ability. Weird that they told you that instead of just telling me that directly. Okay, that's pretty cool. Enemies you slay will now drop fervor. Collect this to replenish your curses. Fervor is the righteous anger earned by striking down non-believers. Okay, well, it works like ammunition for your curses. Fervor will drop when you slay an enemy. Collecting it refuels your curses. So yeah, kill stuff without using magic to get more magic. Wow, this axe is pretty effective, it turns out. So you foolishly persist, little lamb. I hear your lies and I smell your fear. The red crown rises again, but what an unworthy bearer it has. Okay, well, judgmental. Also, that smell is not, you know, I haven't found a place to bathe yet, so... I'm not saying it's not fear, but it's definitely not just fear. Aw. I got caught trying to get greedy with the axe. Okay, this thing, we could use a couple of buffs here. Maybe a speed buff or two might not go awry. Okay, I am probably using my curse too little. Feel fate's hand on the cards this night. Pretty sure that's my hand, friend. Yeah, definitely attack rate up, for sure. Yeah, helpful. immediately paying dividends. Wonderful stuff. Okay, easy. So we don't really know what any of these symbols mean. Let's go this way because I'm curious about that. Yeah. Huh. Howdy there. Hello there, Crusader. If you pass the next combat rooms without using curses, I shall give you a gift worth having. But if you fail, then alas, not for you. That is pretty sick. You're going to have to teach me how you did that. Because this is an aesthetic I could get behind. All right, no curses for 3 rooms. I probably would have done this anyway, so that seems fine. Okay, enemy health halved, but receive double damage. Also, obviously I will steal your devotion. You don't need it. Yeah, enemy HP down is going to make it very easy to kill stuff. No curses necessary. Why, aren't you just something? You've completed the challenge. What should you get? I think this is a decent reward. One coin is what okay. Okay, fine. Aha, tarot cards. Clownak, I'm bad at the game. Please help. Receive double health when healing, or yeah, better loot. I like better loot. Cannot argue with the draw. One might as well argue with the ocean. I feel like you can definitely argue with the ocean. I have never heard the ocean offer more than an empty, witty rejoinder. Is that a taco or... Eons agone, these lands were rife with gods and their adherents. What befell this pantheon? Alas, 'tis the nature of beasts to forget, and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhap they left, mayhap they slept, mayhap they devoured and were devoured in turn. Those few who remained spread roots, spun webs, molded this world to meet them and theirs. 'Twere a land of many gods once, hundreds, now. Huh. And these all just say Commandment Stone fragment. I can't make heads or tails of these. Well, I want the one that kind of looks like a taco. Oh, or do I get all of them? Okay, never mind. Those did not go on there in the order that I picked them up. You found enough fragments to form a Commandment Stone, because they were all sitting right next to each other. Those are used to declare new doctrines for your cult to follow. Use the altar in your temple to declare a new doctrine. Okay. Okay, I will. Ooh. Okay, so if I charge it, it will explode, which is fun. So it seems like healing is relatively rare. We're 3/4 of the way through this dungeon, and we found 1 heart. Oh, it wasn't even lethal. Gotta say, not super impressed with the power of this particular curse. So I haven't been watching the day counter in detail. You know what? I'm kind of enjoying the axe, honestly. So I'm not sure if it was at a certain amount of real-time passing or if it was like a certain number of rooms that we had to enter for a day to go by, but... gain an extra half heart seems good, since again, healing is relatively rare. We have 2 different half heart. Okay. Weird. Alright, let's see if I've made a horrible mistake by keeping the slow weapon. Alright, we're getting the pattern. Oh. I tried to roll across that. Maybe you don't get iframes on the roll? Maybe you still have to avoid things? Okay, that's a little messy on my part, but we're fine. I very much dig that dude's style. So we picked up some gold nuggets there. I guess I'm curious what these do. You know what? We're always short stone, though. Yeah, we'll grab stone. The gold nuggets are probably just going to convert directly into currency, right? Like, we can just get more coins. 2 of 4. I'm assuming there's got to be more to this game than just win 4 dungeons per enemy boss. Seems like it would be very, very short. Very good, my vessel. It seems I chose well when I kept you from death. I will be watching your every move. Do not disappoint me. Okay, I'm not sure you needed to bring me here for that. That didn't feel necessary. Okay, followers are inspired by my successful crusade. No, wait, not that. Sorry. Oh, I guess I have an inspiration, so I should use it. Let's get some food going. I know that people want better beds, but making sure they have stuff to eat is also important. Farmer station allows farmers to water nearby crops. Huh, okay. Can they not do that with the farm plot? Interesting. All right, let's talk food. Oh, wow, yeah, you really produce a very small amount of crop at any given time. I guess we'll just do it down here. Okay, this interface is not great with the keyboard. I see this is a place where they definitely optimized with controller. I was gonna make a little 3x3, and then it decided I was done. We still had resources, right? So we are short fertilizer, which is not ideal. I don't want to be responsible for that process. 7 is such a weird amount to have stopped me at. Am I allowed to build more? Oh no, I actually did run out of grass. Okay. Can I... You know what? I'm not going to stress about it. It's fine. Oh, also, we should indoctrinate our new friend. Valafar is a pretty cool name, and I very much dig the like red shaggy monster thing he's got going on. He reminds me of Wilt a little bit from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Loses faith whenever another follower dies, which is never going to happen. Oh, hey, look. Quote-unquote fertilizer. Great. Why don't you help with the worshipping? The worshipping is not getting done as quickly as I would like. Okay, ignore this. Unsanitary conditions at your cult will cause your followers to become sick. I feel like this could be somebody else's job, though. If a follower becomes sick, assign them to bed rest or they could die. Resting will allow them to slowly recover. Poop, vomit, and dead bodies cause illness. Just like in history. Okay. Bury bodies, clean messes. Good to know. More needs to manage. Just take a little look around here, make sure... Okay. Make sure there's nothing filthy sitting on the ground anywhere else. Alright. Upgrade and expand the abilities of the Red Crown. So use a Commandment Stone to declare a new doctrine, select from a category, and make a choice that will unlock either a new ritual, trait, or follower interaction. Okay, there are different fleeces that have different effects. When killed on a crusade run for the first time, sacrifice a follower to be resurrected. Okay. Receive a diseased heart at the beginning of each crusade run. That's... I don't know if that's necessary. Alright, let's spend our stone here. Dance around the flame to increase the cult's faith. Who doesn't love a nice dance? Okay, and this requires 25 bones? And then we probably ought to, give a sermon. So what do we have over here? 3 new curses will appear on your crusades. Bane weapons. Okay, some more poison weapons. Honestly, I really like the poison weapon thing. Let's go ahead and grab that. Everybody's always so relaxed afterward. So, okay, yeah, we need to figure out what the deal is with this bone currency. Preaching sermons, performing rituals, and providing for the needs of your followers will keep their faith high. The bones of your enemies are required to perform such rituals. Destroy their skeletons to gather their bones. Return to the lands of the old faith, gather bones from fallen enemies, recruit more followers, and return to perform a ritual here in the temple. Well, I do hate to destroy a perfectly good skeleton, but fine. If it'll make a number go up in a video game, I'll do basically anything. Perform rituals in the temple. These usually raise faith or help you solve problems in the cult. Rituals are performed using the bones of your fallen enemies. After slaying a non-believer, desecrate their bodies to gather their bones and use them to perform dark rituals at your temple. Aside from the fact that I don't want to have to destroy a perfectly good skeleton, it feels to me like that might be kind of a tedious mode of interaction. What are you two doing? Hey, back to work. Ooh. Okay, apparently they will get angry with us if we do that. I'm going to sit right here until Fimer finishes that, because we can get another upgrade right now. Okay, let's try to automate away as much of this base stuff as possible. Will I have the resources to build this immediately? I will. Allows followers to water nearby crops. And we can also put up some seed storage. So it feels like, okay, nearby crops, it has an actual, like, defined meaning, very obviously. Okay, that seems like a winner. I'm glad I didn't actually build the 3x3. Here, y'all take care of this. I do not want to have to do it. Also, really, apparently, who knew? Not a great idea to try to build an entire farm by yourself. Okay. Helped follower. That's a fun way to put that. I like that we get faith for that. So, do I have to put down the seed silo? I guess I'm going to try just putting it kind of near the crops. Not within the bounds of the farm. Because it doesn't look like it needs... It didn't have an area drawn around it, which is kind of what I was expecting. You know, for a definition of what nearby crops means. Apparently our... Wow. Okay. Yeah, we do need to get beds. Fair enough. Criticism taken. Okay. I'm not going to wake Amdusius up because I think that will annoy them. So we constructed some buildings. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot here. The stuff builds up remarkably quickly. What a weird system. Presumably higher level food is going to be harder to stop the thing on. Okay, we have 4 followers. They each have a meal. And I guess that's really it for us. I think what I'm going to do here is just call this episode right now. Midnight of day 2. My intention here with this is for there to be another hour of gameplay. You know, a few times a week. Roughly 5-ish times a week. Until we have gotten through this, founded our cult, freed that which waits. I've already forgotten the name of our deity. And then I assume at the end of this, we're going to have to kill them. Because obviously, like, they want to be in charge. And I can't have that. I'm supposed to be in charge. So come back next time, tomorrow, for more deity slaughtering fun. And we'll see you then.